morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just had a little play with my jelly plate and alcohol inks and it didn't go well, so I'm going to have another go off camera and see where I'm going wrong with that. But I've gone bright colours today. I'm not feeling pastel today. Sometimes you just need a bit of bright, so let's see what we get here. Oops, go on in. Right, let's see. Don't really know what I'm doing. I haven't got a plan. Dee was using her hot glue so I like the look of that even without doing anything to it. Dee was using her hot glue gun stencils. I've never got on with those. I don't really use a hot glue gun. I don't just don't get on with them. It doesn't work for me. So I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to have a little play. I'm going to just take that because I liked the colours on that. I'm needing a bit of bright colour this morning. Oh, that's quite interesting. Let's pop that to dry somewhere. We've got quite a lot of paint on there. Maybe just put a little bit of pink on there, see if I've got... Shouldn't have cleaned my brayer off really. I could have used what was on there. Actually, I'm making mud. I can see mud now. So let's pull a print. I might have to do something with that one. I knew it was a bit dangerous putting those three colours together because the yellow and the blue make green and the green and the pink make mud. Yep. Oh, it's grungy, but it's not horrible. Well, I don't think so. Quite like that. Right, let's have a go at something else. Let's have some yellow and some pink. Let's see if we can get something. These should make an orangey colour, but whether or not they do is anybody's guess. Right, I'll leave that like that. Right, shall I do stencils or shall I... I've got a piece of string. I thought I'd try that actually. I've got a very curly piece of string. Let's just squash it down, see what happens. Well, right, I have no idea what this will do one way or the other. I'm hoping I might be able to get two prints from this, two different types. I'm just rubbing over the string, try and pick up in between if there's loops and things. It's hard to tell because I've no idea what the structure was underneath. Let's have a look and see. Ooh, made a monster. Quite like that, looks like an amoeba. And I'm thinking if I take that off, oh look at that. That's quite cool. What can I put that on? What about that? I don't know if it will show up on there. Whoops, hang on. Bear with me. Alright, I've got a pink one that I had a fiddle around with this morning with some alcohol inks. Let's see what happens if we put that on there. Can't waste it, can we? look, you can see it. That's kind of neatened up that one a bit, which was looking a bit drab. Cool, right. Let's put that one there. Right, should we have another string one? I think we're going to need some more paint. Go on up there, paint, please. Let's just see, now it's been don't know if you want to do it. It doesn't really want to do that. Forcing it to do something it doesn't want to do. I'll tell you what else we could do though. While we've got that there, we could take away a bit of this paint. So I'm going to put that on there. It's probably not the best thing to use, a paint encrusted piece of kitchen paper, but yeah, not so keen on the square. Let's leave that like that. See what happens with that. Or will I? Hang on, 2 seconds. Where's my, here we go, my old crusty, crispy plastic. I feel like we need some more texture down here. Not necessarily everywhere. Right, let's try that. That's more in keeping. Pop that on the top. Carefully press it down. I'm just going to try and feel where the string is. Pick up what I can. Let's see what yumminess we have. Look at that. Looks like a worm. I quite like that. Don't have anything against worms. Let's take this one off. And what can I put that on? This one again, this is something that I was doing with the alcohol inks and it didn't want to play ball really, so I will have another try. Ooh, I quite like the string as an effect. Right, just going to leave that to one side to dry. Let's just let's have a change of colour. Oopsie. That on there. Let's go for some blue and yellow. Oops, that's an awful lot of blue and some yellow. Now, I think it was Kathleen yesterday in a comment said something about the my rosette, that if I spin it round, it makes a cool pattern. All right, there's just one problem with that. Where's the rosette? All right, I am getting in a pickle over here. That's better. Let me go and find my rosette. Quick rummage in the bin, and I found it. Right, can't remember which way round it worked best. I think that way, judging by it. So let's have a go. Put it on. How much do we spin it, I wonder? Ooh, that's brilliant, Kathleen. Thank you for that. How awesome is that? Just trying to take the paint off on this piece of paper. Ooh, I like that a lot. That's really cool. I think I need to remove some paint. I feel like it's getting a bit soggy. Could do with putting a handle on this. Oh, that looks lovely. Loving that. Right, let's take that print. That's a great tip. Thank you very much, Kathleen. Oh, look what we've got here. Two things. Oops, coming off, coming off, coming off. We've got that awesome print. And we've got what's left behind. What could we do with that? I could just try and take a print from it, but I was kind of thinking maybe we could put another colour on the top, but that does require waiting for that to dry. There, another cool print. Lovely. Right, I'm probably going to stop very shortly. Let's just get rid of some of that paint there. What do you think? Maybe, I know what we could do. She says, right, let's cover this with a bit of yellow. And I might even add a little white just to tone it down a bit. Right, I need to get rid of that piece of paper, and I don't really want to do that, but needs must. Let's have a go. Right, I'm going to put this over the top. I want to do a bit of stenciling, that's what I want. Hoping that, there we go, I quite like the texture on there. Right, I'm going in with this. Oh, this is not what I want to do. As soon as I put that stencil on there, I'm going to pull off what's, yeah, I've done that wrong. I should have stenciled first, I think, on a clean plate. Because as soon as I put that down, I'm going to get a square shape, which I don't mind, but, and I think I'll do it actually. I'll do it by removing it. But then I want to have another go at, I need some more paper. Let's use, I'm running out of paper. Let's do this. But this is going to leave like a square underneath as well, which I don't really want. Just make sure I've got all of that as much as I can out of there. See, it's not awful, but not best pleased. Put that one on there. Let's see if I can do the same. Yes, I did just stick my thumb in it. Right. Let's try a different one. I need to master the art of stencil, I think. I think what we could do, that's quite pretty, is if on a clean one, if we stenciled some things on it and then took it off with a different colour, hopefully we would get a better result. But this is going to give us sort of rectangles. Not that I have anything against rectangles, I do not, but I've just pulled that paint off there. I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? Let's get that off. Let's get that off. Take a print. So what I like to do is take the print and then well, you can't see an awful lot on there, can you? I mean, it's a bit textured. You can see you can see it, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for, I'll be honest. I think what would be better is to stencil onto here, although I've got now quite grim stencils. Let's turn them over, like something like that. So I don't really want the squares all the time. You just sometimes just want what's on the stencil. So it's better to stencil on them after you've done them, I think. So let's put a little bit of that down. Don't really know where I'm going with this. We will see. And really, you should be using something more than a finger. This paint is not going to give me the result I want. It's too translucent. I need something darker, more opaque. Do you know what? I'm abandoning that before we even start. Yep. Do you know what? It really is one of those days today. Let's try this one. Really, what we could do with is a sponge or something, but I have come unprepared. Right. Let's try again with some stronger paint. I'm going to use some kitchen paper. If this doesn't work, then I will abandon. That looks better. So I don't want the square edges. I want, you know, but you can stencil over the top of your jelly prints, is what I keep trying to say, and then you'll get, you know, pretty, even more pretty papers. There we go. Put that down there. Just needed some thicker paint. I suppose I could have added some of the white to the pink. That would have made it less transparent. There, I like that. Let's go on there. Right, what next? Should we try some of this? It'd be nice in a different colour, wouldn't it? That yellow won't do anything. I wonder if we did it on white and then picked it up with pink, if that would work. I have no clue. I'm winging it. Right, let's try and find a dryish piece of kitchen paper. Ooh, that's quite pretty. And we'll do similarly up the top here. This is definitely going to be my last print, everyone. Remind me. Shout at me if I keep going. It's just what happens when you come on with no plan. You just amble along. Quite like that. Right, those really should go straight in water. I should do that in a mo. What else? I've got some, just finger painting some more of that white on there. Right, stop now, stop now. Right, I think I need to wait for that to dry and then we'll try and pull a print with, I'm not sure, I'll probably mix some white and some pink together, I'm thinking. But I need that to dry. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I've left it for quite a while, quarter of an hour or so. 20 minutes maybe. It's almost dry, it's not quite dry. I was going to go over it with a pale blue, maybe with a bit of green in it, but then I thought no, I'm going rogue. I'm going to put red on this and see what happens. Don't want too much, just enough. I might have to take some off if I feel like I've got too much. I just need enough so that we can still see the image underneath. I'm going to use the back of that. I'm managing to pull off extra, which I don't want, but right, let's try that. I hope it works because it's my last bit of paper. Please work, please work, please work. Okay. It has worked in part. I quite like that. Look at that. Kind of looks like, I don't know, like old fabric or something. I really like that. Right, I'm going to leave that to one side. I'm going to try and get this up. Try again with some of that. I'm going to have to go and rob the, oh, I've got some card. Hang on, I was going to have to go and rob the computer. I think I can Let's see what we're doing with that. Hang on a minute, I'm going to get some more paper. Okay, this is quite thick paper, like 100 and something. GSM 120, I think. Let me see what this one has got for me. Reveal your secrets. Come on, come on. Oh, it's still not coming up, you know. Right, I've got that one. It's a bit dark, but it has got some blue on it. This has got to come off with something. Let's try some white. Yeah. Very thin coat of that. I've still got red on the brayer, so maybe we'll get a pinky colour, who knows. Just kind of interested to see if we can lift that blue stuff off. Right, that's had a good burnish. Some of it, but it's still resisting. Doesn't want to come off. We are getting some interesting prints from it though. I really want that to come off. I can get it off, I can wipe it off. I don't really want to do that. This is what I mean about not being able to stop. Right, let's give that. Aha! Oops, crikey, it's taking the mat with it. Oh, folks, look at that clean mat. Look at that. Oh, I'm pleased with those, really pleased. See, it's lifted my spirits and the world is a good place again. Right, I am going to clean that off with a baby wipe because I've got no more paper in this room without going out and robbing the printer. So, yep, that's it for me today. That was fun. Thanks for watching, and I shall be back. I've got an interesting, I was saying I've got an interesting thing on the jelly collab, which is, I'm not going to give you any teasers, but it's interesting and uses some layers. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I'll be back again soon. Have a good day, stay safe, stay well, stay indoors, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.